Hi, I'm Mark Barry, former voice of the Campbell River Storm. Someone was talking to me the other day and they suggested that I put together my top 10 Campbell River Storm moments since strapping on the headset back in the 2015-2016 season. Yesterday, we talked about number 10, the COVID season, calling games in an empty Brindy. And number 9, any teddy bear toss game. At number 8, in the summer before his 20-year, Carter Hikichi lost his father, Dan. It was obviously devastating for the Hikichi family, but also for the Storm family and the hockey community in Kelowna. To honor the Hikichi family, throughout the season, the Storm wore a patch on their jersey bearing a Japanese flag. Carter put together a strong season, 36 points in 39 games, adding another 14 during the playoffs. On March 14th, 2017, against the Buccaneers, a club that had challenged the Storm all season long, well, it was 5-5, 5 minutes into the third period. It was his goal, Carter's goal, a crazy goal, and his reaction to it that I'll never forget.
Face off, won by Oishi. Back to the point to Raffler. Raffler gets it to Oishi. Oishi behind in the net to Hikichi. Hikichi fanned on the pass, still has the puck. He'll stop, change direction. Campbell River will get it back to the point. That's Raffler with it. Raffler, oh, nice deflection. Actually, it was blocked. It went in. It went in off of Hikichi. That was a strange one. Went off Hikichi. He was looking for the deflection, went off him straight up in the air, and he eventually gets it in. Campbell River on the power play. They take a 6-5 lead. Carter Hikichi. That goal coming at 5:10 of the period on the power play. Carter Hikichi.
That's a pretty emotional win. If you watch that fifth goal, it took one of the wildest, weirdest bounces I've ever seen, and Carter Hikichi scored.
Yeah.
And we talked about it after and in the room. Safe to say there was someone watching over Carter today with that bounce, for sure. Pretty emotional win for him.
Well, that puck must have gone 15 feet in the air.
For sure.
It was incredible.
There was someone looking over that puck. That's all we have to say about that, for sure. And it's pretty cool for him to get the puck after the game and the shovel, and it's a pretty emotional moment in the dressing room, to be honest, and it's pretty safe to say that the boys are all doing it for him and each other, for sure.
After that, there was no stopping the Storm. They scored 7 goals in the third period and took the North Division Finals in 5 games. Carter scored the series-winning goal. You can't talk about Carter Hikichi without talking about the captain, Kobe Oishi. They had been friends since they were little.
Our parents were friends in high school and stuff, so it was kind of like when they were friends, they kind of had kids together, so we'd be the same age, so we could play and stuff. Kind of, knowing the guy for a while, been blessed enough to know the guy.
Kobe Oishi is a winner. He was a winner in minor hockey. He was a winner in junior hockey. He was quiet and understated. But when he said something in the room, everyone listened. The respect for him was immeasurable. At the Cyclone Taylor Cup in Creston, I was at ice level doing interviews after the gold medal loss to the Beaver Valley Nighthawks. I called Kobe Oishi over, put down my microphone, and thanked him on behalf of all Storm fans for 3 incredible seasons. 2 league championships, a gold, a bronze, and now a silver medal at the provincials. Not forgetting that gold at the Western Canadians. Carter Hikichi and Kobe Oishi, 2 players I will never forget. At number 7, Gage Colpron. He was my first Storm captain. Much like Jordan Rouser before him, an incredible interview. As captains go, he was passionate and vocal. In his 20-year, he was filling the net, on pace for 55 goals. On January 26th, I think it was January 26th, against West Shore, he suffered a devastating injury, a separated shoulder. His junior hockey career was over. I remember talking with him the following week, and he was crushed. But being the force of nature that he is, he rehabbed like nobody's business. So important to the team that in Game 6 of the first round, the Storm dressed Gage just to put him on the bench and fire up the boys. I'm not even sure if he played a shift. He might have. If he did, it was just 1 or 2. The Storm took that game 9-1 and won the series. The next time Storm fans saw Gage Colpron was a week later against Nanaimo.
Oishi, he's got Koblenz with him, and Hikichi. Back to Bottomley to Gage Colpron, and he couldn't quite get it, and Bottomley will pick it up. Bottomley to Oishi to Colpron with a shot, scores! Gage Colpron, his first of the postseason. He's back. His second point of the night, a goal and an assist, and boy is his team excited about that. This young man's season was supposed to be over, and good rehab, good work, and he's back in the lineup.
In 134 games with Campbell River, Gage Colpron put up 207 points, including 110 goals. His shot was crazy good. And as good a hockey player as he was even a better leader. Coming up tomorrow, the goaltender that saved a championship and another championship run where I don't think the goaltender got enough credit. I'm Mark Barry, sharing my Storm moments.